And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And welcome back, everyone, to News 5 at 5:30 on your Sunday. Hopefully you had a nice weekend. I know it's been drier than what we saw over the last week, but overall really seeing some beneficial moisture here into parts of southern Colorado. I mentioned going into that break that this is now one of the wettest Julys on record here in southern Colorado, in particular at the Colorado Springs Airport. We've seen 5.35 inches of precip. That ties us with 1921 for the 5th wettest on record. If we could just squeeze out a little bit of moisture still for the next couple of hours, we could gain the sole placement of that 5th place standing for the wettest July on record. So there's still some hope. I'm not done with the hope yet, but it looks like rain chances sort of diminishing here in the Pikes Peak region over the next couple of hours. Now tomorrow, D49 here locally returns to school. Tomorrow we'll see K, 6, and 9 start. The rest start on Tuesday. And for that back to school forecast tomorrow, 60s for the morning hours. It'll be mostly sunny and mild. After all, it is August the 1st, and that means the heat builds in the afternoon with a very slim chance that we see an isolated shower or storm as we head into the middle to latter half of the day. Here's the scene right now in Manitou Springs, Manitou Avenue. A lot of folks out there. We had some visitors in town this week, and we took them into Manitou this morning. And man, I got to tell you, it was tough to find a parking place. The place to be over the weekend here in the summer months. Right now in the spring, 77 degrees. You can see clouds off in the distance, but I don't think the downtown area has yet to pick up any measurable precip today. 94 in Pueblo, also dry in town with most of the rain out to our west and north. Now overnight tonight, we will see drier skies and some mild temperatures as we step out the door on Monday. Look what happens here as we put the futurecast into motion. Notice what we're not going to see is a whole lot of that monsoon development. So the showers that we've noticed the past couple of days in the mountains, much more sparse in coverage. As we make our way towards 315, if we get that rain out across the Sangres, the Wet Mountain Valley, the Wet Mountains towards the Continental Divide, maybe an isolated shower between the Springs and Monument and also down to the southern I-25 corridor. I think other than that, most of us likely to stay dry, especially east of the interstate on Monday. Tuesday looks pretty dry as well, and then that monsoon plume builds back into southern Colorado, and that does beef up those rain chances as well as the flash flood threat as we make our way later into the week. Here's a look at your overnight lows tonight. Only down to 60 in the Springs. A pair of 62s for Canyon City and Pueblo, 58 for Monument. Highs tomorrow into the 80s and 90s along and east of the interstate. A few of those mountain areas, including Woodland Park, warming comfortably into the upper 70s. Here's your super 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, as we know, marks the start of August. And here's some of those fun August climate stats to take a look at. Average high right around 83.5 degrees, average low 56.6. And yes, this still is one of our wettest months of the year with just under 3 inches of precip for the month. Low chance of storms Tuesday, better chances for rain Wednesday to Thursday, and again by next weekend, could be pretty wet here for those afternoon to evening hours. For Pueblo, I keep us dry through Tuesday with triple digits come roaring back into the mix Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday to Thursday, a little bit cooler with rain chances. Then we're likely dry and hotter as we wrap up the week. Canyon City, daily storm chances ahead in your forecast, but it looks like Monday to Tuesday pretty low on that range of percentages, maybe around 20 to 30%, but they do beef back up as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. And for Woodland Park, storm chances here pretty low on Monday, picking up Tuesday. By Wednesday to Thursday, Brady, could see some heavy rain here to parts of southern Colorado.